Firmly grasp it.
Use the full shot.
Alright. Oh, not a... Now I'm at a +2. Hold the line, frog. Damn it. Right. Firmly grasping it. Got it. Spit in their face. Second verse, same as the first, bitch. Okay. As I miss, I'm gonna say politely, give your combat advice to Erickson. I'm gonna go on the defensive.
Yeah, that seems to be the best idea.
I don't work with poles as well as you. Damn, that bitch's mind works fast. Alright.
Zola.
Chat. Are you guys ready for a grand adventure? Vulcan stepped away to get cocaine or something. I'll be back momentarily. But what's up? We playing some Etrian Odyssey today. We might... Well, depends on how long this just chatting is. Because boy howdy, let me tell you, I got some fucking material from yesterday I didn't spew.
Alright, I'm back with my math. What am I missing?
Nothing, I just started. I do have some interesting stories of yesterday and today working in the pharmacy. That's the best part about working in the pharmacy. I get great stories to be vague enough and tell chat.
But first, I need to share something very important with the stream.
Yes. Oh yeah, grip it and rip it, brother. Hell yeah. Man, I wish I had a soda can somewhere. I'm gonna drink soda, but...
Tonight's drink a nice crisp can of cock.
Is it regular cock or diet cock?
Regular cock.
Please give me cock. I love cock. Yeah, I'm sure you do, sweetheart. Let's see here. So, I've been working a lot this week because my boss got unlimited hours this week. Because we never have enough. So basically what happened where I worked was, as soon as I started working there and then we got enough people to like actually not suck shit through a straw, they cut everyone's hours across the board, everywhere. And so I'm guessing the reason we have unlimited hours this week is kind of a muffin basket, because there's my boss, who's the pharmacy manager. So he's like the head pharmacist, who, by the way, only got that job because the last one suddenly died. Poor guy. Well, both poor guys. But so not too long, I'd probably say like maybe a month ago or so, we got another pharmacist. And he's a interesting guy. He's very smart. And he certainly acts like it. And he's very by the books, which I can appreciate, you know, because, you know, we're a pharmacy. It's very easy to get up our ass, apparently. But, yeah, they gave him a shit ton of money to go work somewhere else within the company. At a different store. So guess what? We have one pharmacist again.
Hell yeah. Love
So
to
maybe
fucking say it.
So maybe they're like trying to cushion the blow. But so I guess we'll start with chronological events of yesterday. I go in there, told we're behind and we're super busy, we're flooded. Nothing new. It literally does not phase me anymore. That happens every time I go into work. because people are fucking animals and they all show up at once. You especially learn that in the drive-thru. But I had a Karen yesterday. Bitch. So
Sure.
I wish I could. Actually, I think what she might have done was illegal. Because she bitched that about not having her needles, and when this chick opened her mouth, I could tell she was looking for a fight. You can just kind of hear it in their tone. And oh, go ahead.
I can't. No, I can't ask that on stream. I'm gonna put it in stream BC.
And so, oh, I've never met her before in my life. And so I looked at her profile because, you know, this is generally the courteous thing to do because they were talking about, like, you know, no, I can't actually tell Vulcan by their last name what their thing was, but so I do the courteous thing, like, okay, let me look in your profile and see if we have the needles, because she's made it sound like she sent, like, her doctor sent in like 4 times or some shit. Look in her profile. There's nothing there. I kindly inform my pharmacist, like, hey, you know, what's the situation? Because she says she's called in like 4 times. Did we get like a message or something? Hi, Kazuki. And he didn't see anything either. She flipped her fucking lid.
Sounds like she just wanted drugs.
No, it was needles. It was like insulin needles. You know, I get it. People need insulin. You know, my father takes them because he's just... diabetes runs on his side of the family.
So he's just that fucking cool. He takes it when he doesn't even need it.
Yeah. And so she starts flipping her lid. She straight up says, you know, I shit you not, Vulcan. She threatened to make a video on Facebook telling people not to come to our pharmacy.
Oh, fucking womp womp. God damn.
And you know what? Little respect to her in this end. You know, as much respect as I can give in this situation. She filmed it. She, you know, like those like videos where you just kind of, it's like a selfie recording.
Yeah.
Hi, Demi G. Yeah, so she did that, saying like we need to boycott the place I work. Like, yeah, thanks, lady. There's nothing I can do. Maybe you should go talk to your fucking doctor, who apparently keeps fucking up. And so she's screaming and bitching and moaning. And then... let's see here. I wrote this down. So then she had some other stuff that she was picking up. And... so there are certain things the pharmacist has to speak with you about. So, like, for example, like, let's say, like, a medication has been shown in studies to, like, prolong certain other medications you're taking. So it's harder for, like, the symptoms to go down. So especially if it's, like, you know, a controlled substance. You know, where it might make you, like, drowsy or something. It wasn't particularly her case, but this was after she blew up. And the pharmacist, you know, still very civil. They're like, hey, we need to talk about these 2 medications here. She wasn't hearing it. She, mind completely gone, seeing red. She's berserker raging in the car. And so what does the pharmacist do? He opens up the bag, he takes those medications out, and he returns them to stock. Because she's not hearing the very potentially dangerous things, and the pharmacist has every right not to give them to you. So here in the next few days, she's probably gonna come back bitching that we didn't give her medication. It'll be nice to say. We'll see what happens. But
She's gonna be a zombie.
In our defense, you were a paladin. We made one choice, and she oath broke. We did save you the money though to fix it. But let's see here. Oh, and this is the funniest part about the whole Karen situation. She wasn't the one driving the car. She was in the passenger seat. Her daughter was driving her, or at least I assume it was her daughter. I felt so bad for that girl. You could see her dead inside. And I just whispered like, I feel so bad for you. Just enough to where like the mom couldn't hear it. It's just, oh my god. And that was the first person. There was another woman, and I feel so bad for this girl. Like, my heart actually goes out. Like, it goes out to her. Because I think it's her father? We didn't really specify their relation. But basically, her father's dying, and he had a fucking bitch fit in the hospital, and somehow managed to, like, throw a tantrum hard enough that the hospital released him. Even though by all metrics, he is not well. And he's a massive... apparently he was an alcoholic. So his body has no salt in it. And she's like, is there anything better than Gatorade we can give him? And unfortunately, there's not really much other than like Pedialyte or something. Not even like salty foods, because you know that's just not enough for therapy. And the guy's entire excuse is, I got a business to run. And so she's just trying to make sure that guy doesn't kill himself. And this is the part I feel bad for her. Her stuff wasn't ready because, again, we walked through the door and suddenly there's like 75 prescriptions that all need to be filled at once. So I told her, come back later, okay? We'll get it to you. You know, I put at the top of the list for you because I know you need it. She comes back later. Insurance isn't applied to her medication. It costs a lot more. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? She came to me with like a $20 bill. Like, okay, give me 1 second. I'll figure out what's going on. Look in the profile. Look in the specific medication. Insurance is already applied. It says insurance isn't applied. Just run it through like it was. Just to see. Insurance applied now. It was like the two that weren't applying insurance was like less than $1 now. But here's the problem. Because fucking Joe Schmo, who's been calling the pharmacy every day for the last week, bitching about his medication we can't fill for him, is on the phone again with the one pharmacist we have in the building. And I can't give an ETA to this poor girl that's at the drive-thru who's just trying to make sure her dad doesn't die. So, you know, it's like, maybe an hour, I'm sorry, because the pharmacist needs to look over the new billing information and make it accurate and shit. And then finally, after the third time, she finally comes back and she can get the medication. I don't know what was wrong with it the second time, dude. Nothing changed. I might get COVID too.
Well, that's fine.
Because, fun fact, they have medications now you can take while you have COVID. And yes, you have to come into the pharmacy to get it.
I'm sorry, I still believe most of COVID is a scam.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not...
A lot of the footage came from Italy, not any of the US hospitals, but that's completely...
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling fine. But... let's see what else here. Okay, so that was yesterday. Yesterday was a... oh, wait, no, it wasn't all yesterday. Let's see what else here. And then, so, my shift was finally over. I was going home. I get in my car. Turn the key. Makes the most god-awful noise I ever heard. Lights... the dashboards give me fucking epilepsy. A car won't start. I have one of my parents has to come with their car and we jumpstart the car. It's been working fine, but it's been in the shop all day today. If you're old, get the vaccine. Deaf. For the other people, it depends. Vaccine made me feel all dizzy. Man, I passed the fuck out when I got mine.
Sell to your customers anywhere.
Oh, god damn, is that an ad in my copyright-free playlist of music? Excuse me? Oh boy, Shopify. Not sponsored. Definitely not sponsored by those schmucks. I don't know them, but literally 0 symptoms from mine. You're the Chad Alpha. I'm not. I'm the Raceland Major of the world. Yeah,
You know,
so
like,
much. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna comment on the COVID vaccines because I took 3 different ones because just government paperwork and bullshit like that kind of fucked me there.
Mhm.
I had to get one civilian side, and then I got one that only the military could get at the time. It was the earliest rollout of the initial vaccine. Yeah, no, the 2 I got that were civilian that weren't basically prototypes made me fucking die. Like, I wasn't like sick with the symptoms of COVID. I just fucking died. Like, I was bleeding.
Mm.
But the one I got from the government, oh, that was perfectly fine. A little bit of a flu a few days later. Haven't gotten sick like that since. But yeah, no, fucking Pfizer actually almost killed me.
Damn.
It was fucking stupid. But anyway,
But you know, my car breaking down apparently was not the end of the night. Because I don't know what it was yesterday. Because I asked people, like, hey, how was your day yesterday? Literally everybody said yesterday fucking sucked. So Saturn must have been like plump or some shit. Because apparently after I left, the, what's it called, like the newer pharmacist number 2, the one that's leaving? I guess he got into one of, he got into the technician, that is, you know, the 6'6" woman. You know, she's passionate, let's say, and he's methodical. Let's put it that way. Well, I guess they got into a real big argument last night after it was just the 2 of them on closing. Like, she came in, and my boss, now pharmacist number 1 and only pharmacist, had to go like a 10-minute conversation with her, but trying to dissect what the fuck happened last night. It was just... Then today happened. Because that was just one day. I almost got jumped by a tweaker today. At least I assume that's what happened. Because there was him, and I think I saw my piece of shit next door neighbor out there too. Just in the parking lot between where I work and the building next to it. Just kind of loitering. I heard the scrawny one, the one that wasn't my neighbor, on his phone saying like, "Where are you?" And I think what might have happened was there was a drug deal. Because like an hour before I took my break, a customer informed me like, "Hey dude, there's a guy outside. He is zonked out of his mind in the parking lot." So that dude was loitering there. He was loitering there also as I left, which was like 2 hours later. And so, you know, he's like power walking in my direction, like almost directly at my car. You know, I turn around to grab my key because I'm sitting in my car eating my lunch. Well, my mother's car, because again, mine's in the shop. So I grab the key to, like, you know, fucking roll up the window and lock my door. I turn back around. I turn around, I grab it, I look back. Because this guy could do something to me. He fucking disappeared like Batman. I don't know how he could have done that. So he must have thought like I realized he was a tweaker or some shit. Because he was gone. I was like looking around my car, make sure he was gonna fucking jump me or some shit. It was good. I did get some satisfaction though today. Because for those that don't know, if you have a over-the-counter, can you guys explain this vocabulary? Tweaker? A drug addict. He looked like some like city-born trailer trash type shit. Am I stereotyping? Yes, but it keeps me alive and I've seen a lot of it in my area.
stereotypes are nothing but pattern recognition.
Yeah, sometimes stereotypes exist for a reason, you know? And that's okay. But... got it. So there's this one woman. And if you can buy an over-the-counter medication, aka you can go out and buy in the fucking aisles, generally insurances won't cover it for obvious reasons. Sometimes they do, but it's very rare from what I've seen. And it's usually a little bit cheaper, but... This one woman comes in for some aspirin, right? You know, she's given off that vibe. Aren't good on person to person, but in general, they exist for a reason, yeah. And... I don't know if it's just my psych degree, or just that I've been doing this enough. I'm now starting to sense bad juju when it comes my way. Another old bitch. And, you know, she's picking up her aspirin. You know, I tell her the price. He's like, but it's been free. Every time I've picked it up, it's like, I've got 3 refills, 2 of them in 3, and this is... Or 2 of them have been free. And basically she has just assumed I didn't know how to count from 2 to 3. I pull up her profile. Because we can see what she paid for the last 2 times. Because this will be the 3rd time. And 2 plus 1 equals 3. Both times before, she paid the exact price that she has to pay for now. She shut the fuck up after that. And you wanna know what the price was? $2.75.
Really?
Uh-huh. And let me tell you, it's not necessarily easy to do a rebill. Okay? Because the pharmacist needs to look at it, and the pharmacist does like 5 things at once. So your ass is gonna fucking sit there and wait. I'm sorry, but this is how it happens. So, you know, the old bat just shut up and took the aspirin. Oh god, every day my life becomes Clerks. Fucking savages, I tell ya.
Fucking Clerks.
Yeah, dude. Gonna meet a buddy at the store next to us, and then we're just gonna hang out and shoot the shit in the pharmacy. He's gonna just like spit in someone's face. If I ever just want to like quit my job, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pull a Randall and just spit in someone's face just because I could. Anyways, continue. I'm done with the list.
I was just gonna say, I agree with Lexicon. Stereotypes aren't going person to person. But, yeah, no, overall they are dangerously accurate, actually.
Yeah. I don't stereotype people, but you know, you can laugh when it happens. Fortunately, that would be assault. Yeah. You know, if I'm going out, if I'm quitting my job and I'm that mad, I'm probably long gone. You know, have worse consequences than losing your job. I know the job where I whipped every day by the corpos. You know, I shouldn't, because have I told you? I don't think I told Stream Vulcan. Did I ever tell you my dad's story about when he did that? Well, he didn't spit in someone's face, but it was a lesson like don't burn your bridges. So, my dad worked for a he worked for a grocery store while I was growing up. And then, got a better job, because he fucking hated working at that grocery store. Like, his boss was an absolute dickhead. Absolutely hated him. Like, they both hated each other. But my dad's boss had the power enough to be petty about it. To pretend your boss is a goth MILF. It'll help. Let's make it a game. And so, you know, my dad he pretty much got scouted to the next place he would work 20 years for after this. And so, my dad was like, you know what? Fuck you and your stupid ass. And he let his boss have it. And the new job he was going to work at involved delivering products to certain places. Guess where the first place they sent him on his new job was?
Back from whence he came.
Back from whence he came. And, you know, my dad was doing the delivery stuff, he was doing the paperwork, he was putting the shit on the shelves. He's looking over his shoulder the entire time. And then he sees his old boss just walking, just fucking stops. Turns his head. And my dad's thinking like, I just got this new job. It's fucking over for me. And then, I guess, luckily, the guy had enough reputation of being a dickhead that, you know, because he was paying enough. He was gonna, like, try and ruin my dad's new job. It didn't work, thankfully. But he learned from then on, don't burn your bridges. Then that same company, after almost working there for nearly 20 years, they tried to kill him by working him to death. So they, or that to the point where he would want to quit and he wouldn't get his benefits. Oh, did you get my joke? And have you seen the receptionist at Monsters Inc? She hates being there. You can tell because she slammed the mail really fast. And Mike was... wow. Mail window. Is that supposed to be like an ouchie joke or something? I don't know. Man, my brain's been cooked this week, let me tell ya. How do you say his name? Wazowski? It was yonder. Yonder over. Of course, she didn't like me. Yeah, that's fair. This is some wisdom Papa Hawk taught me. Okay. There's a reason they call it a job. It's because you don't want to fucking be there. Which I might have done a fucky wucky. My parents know I like stream and stuff and like do YouTube. I don't think they realize I do Twitch and streaming more than actual YouTube. Because for the most part at this point right now, my YouTube channel is just my VODs and my highlights. And I think he said his coworker was like mid to late 20s, and the guy was like, man, you know, I'm sick and tired of watching Angry Joe, which I'm surprised moderately young people still watch Angry Joe. But you know. And my dad let slip that I in fact have a YouTube channel, and that guy is gonna potentially see my YouTube channel because he gave the name. It's so that's gonna be a rude awakening, because let me go to my YouTube channel right now and see what exactly you see in the beginning. Okay, where in my For You is the Doki Doki videos I did recently with the Sayori route, which are pretty good. The one 3 days ago was like 27 views, which is good for my channel. Highlights section is a Senran Kagura clip with 169 views. Nice. Talks, that might be what he's interested in, because he apparently the guy likes listening to like podcasts and stuff. Now the world will know my college femboy experience. If being a receptionist suck, I would know. Yeah, it absolutely would suck. Want to become famous? Not really. I don't know if I can handle like those streams where it's like over 1,000 people. I've seen people like make a good solid career off like 200 people that consecutively watch them, but they also have other means of making money. But the one I know that's like very business oriented, I don't think I can do that because I think that involves a dragon dildo and some very good sound design, but I think like 15 or so viewers is a good number. 15 is very small. Okay, in the metrics with Twitch, I don't know about that. If you have like 20 viewers, I think you're in like the top 1%. Which makes sense, right? Because literally anybody can stream. I did all this for free, guys. Except this microphone. Everything else, though, I've done for free. The chat resume, get that slow mode. Well, if 200 people watching, that doesn't mean necessarily everyone is chatting. All you lurkers out there, I see you, I feel you, I lurk all the time. I'm lurking and stalking. Like my coworker's ex, apparently. And I hope this isn't the same person he talks about. Because there's one girl where him and her have been like, they broke up like 4 times. And they like fight over like stupid shit and they break up and they get back there. He's thinking of getting back together for like a 5th time. And to quote his words, I like the crazy. To which I responded with proving Darwinism wrong. You know, if it's the positive traits that make us survive and we grow from that and evolve as humans, then why do men still like crazy chicks?
Like, man, the crazy is... I can understand it.
It's so tempting, but it's so dangerous.
It is a horrible, horrible thing. It can go so south. But it is fun. It is very fun.
And here's what I mean. I hope it's not the same woman. Because he broke up with somebody. He broke up with this one woman. And so she still had like his insurance card or some shit.
Oh no.
She brought it to the pharmacy while he wasn't there. She knew where he worked. Like, man, I really hope that's not the same chick you're talking about, dude.
Homeboy set himself up for failure.
And he was living with her for a while, from what I understand. He's like, his transportation, because I guess he's been driving illegally this entire time. And he's not 18, he's a few years older than that. He's not illegal anymore, thank God, but
Yanderes are not the most threatening thing.
no, because that's like visible crazy.
Yeah, no, that's like genuine crazy.
It's
that's...
like the sociopathic one you gotta worry about. The one that you know has every single cringe. The one that has access to your phone and your parents on speed dial.
You're making me think about my last relationship a little bit. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, no, there was that one chick that like stabbed her. Well, it wasn't really her boyfriend, and I guess he said no, which is why she stabbed him. And then she got out of jail. She was praised as the real life yandere, and now she's his OnlyFans. Fucking sad that that's
she
people.
ain't even that pretty. She's not even that pretty.
No, it's the concept that people love.
Like, it's like, oh, you're paying for something only so many people will see, or it's, you know, the idea of, oh, only you will see it, and it's like, really? And they don't even make a lot of money off of it. That's a really fucking sad thing. Like, a lot of women try it, and now they're just damaged goods.
No, it is absolutely a scheme. Yeah,
Like, this is where it starts. The morality becomes skewed and dies, and then the downfall of civilization.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're already witnessing the downfall of straight men.
Yeah.
I say non-straight man.
Yeah, you were straight when I met you. You were straight like a pencil, my guy.
I was very straight, and now I'm just...
And I posted one too many Astolfo memes, and then he went to college.
College was what did it in.
Yeah, it usually is. It's like, Vulcan, were you there when we watched that one movie about all those gay people? It had the guy that played Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. I know me and
Yeah.
Skirva watched it.
No, I was there. I popped in and out a lot.
Okay. Now here's the thing. I like the premise. I don't think it was a bad movie. I think it was a little bit heavy-handed. But here's why I like it. I like movies that are like The Breakfast Club, where people just get in a room and they talk about shit, you know, and they get character development through that. The Breakfast Club scene. I've seen that movie so many fucking times in Breakfast Club, not necessarily because I want to watch it, but because I had watched it 3 times in fucking college. So I dissected the shit out of that down to a science. And that's what a lot of it was.
Yeah.
And I like the very bittersweet ending, where they pushed so hard for that one guy to be gay and he wasn't. And then he just destroyed his friendship forever. Because he was projecting. So you enjoy movies that suck out your soul? Not necessarily. I like Breakfast Club because, you know, that's about a bunch of people, they get together and they sit down and they just kind of like talk about themselves and try to like grow from each other.
And like bittersweet movies like that aren't really, you know, but they don't like suck out your soul. Like it's a complicated feeling.
Yeah, I know, like, what's the one? I'm trying to think of like the good example from Breakfast Club. Right, it's like, I guess The Delinquent, we can go with that guy, right? It's like everyone thinks he's like this piece of shit that doesn't give a shit about anybody. And then he starts opening up about like how his dad beats him and shit. And you know, you start realizing like, oh, maybe this guy isn't a complete and total asshole. Like, he can be an asshole, but you know, he ends up getting with the preppy chick. Or
Yeah, like everyone kind of became the way they were because of other circumstances, and they were all able to still bond over something.
yeah. And like even like the jock and the nerd had completely different things. Like, well, why the nerd go to detention on the weekend? Try to fucking kill himself. Because his parents pressured him so fucking hard to excel that he just couldn't handle anymore. And then he realized how stupid it was because everyone started laughing when they realized he brought a flare gun. Or the jock is like, well, what'd you do? Like, oh, I duct taped, you know, Tommy Jones's butt cheeks together in the locker room. And you know, that just sounds funny on paper. And then he actually gets into it. It's like, it turns out the jock's parents like pressured him really hard to be good at sports. And you know, Tommy Jones was a scrawny little kid trying to, you know, be an athlete, and he saw weakness, and the kid didn't like it. And then he just breaks down the fact that he just humiliated that poor kid in front of everybody. Such a good movie.
Well, it is. We need to have like a big movie podcast section at some point. Just go over movies and like the premise behind them, just messages behind them. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be
really
cool.
fun. Because like I feel we could start strong with Clerks. We could start really fucking strong with it. Honestly.
That's a really good one because you don't think it's just a stoner comedy, and it's like really deep about society and yourself.
I have some ideas. I was thinking since Kazuki wouldn't be playing with us, we could do that tomorrow and shelf Baldur's Gate until all 4 of us can play again. Because I just feel like running with an extra character would be kind of rough because we wouldn't really be playing them the way, you know, he would.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking maybe we can do that tomorrow.
Possibly.
But I'll talk with you more about this later this evening. I gotta go. I will be back either towards or right after stream.
Right on. Take care, man.
God fucking speed.
Honestly hate social commentaries. I don't think it's like, yeah, to some degree there's like some social commentary, but I think it's more of like a personal thing. Like in Clerks, like Randall, he goes nowhere in life because he doesn't apply himself and doesn't stick to anything, and he just has no goals in life. Like the ones that focus on more, yeah, the ones that focus on more personal stuff. And then you know, Randall's, or not Randall, the main character, not Randall, Randall's friend. is just always in this like cycle of self-doubt and stuff, and that's why he never gets anywhere in life. And at the end of the second one, you know, he finally gets it. I enjoyed the Captain America movies, the first one, two to be exact. It's just your good old-fashioned good and evil gray pole. Yeah, I think the only Marvel movie I actually like is the first Captain America movie, because it doesn't feel like a Marvel movie. It feels like a good pulp novel. And I think that's what Captain America should have been, because that's kind of what he was to some degree. But other than that, I'm not a fan of generally like Marvel movies. I fucking hate Thor Ragnarok. Like, yes, what if we take these Norse gods and just turn them into aliens, and magic and science don't matter because they're basically the same thing? It's like, fuck off. And then they try to shove in the Planet Hulk movie. And you do psychoanalytic reviews on movies and games. Because it'll be more of a personal opinion, albeit educated, but not professional. Yeah. Just because it's somewhat of a meme on here, we could watch The Crow. Because I have ranted about The Crow probably multiple times on this stream. The good one. That just wants what's right. Sometimes you don't know what that is. Yeah, I always think back to what did they call him? It wasn't was a U.S. agent when he like took off the mantle of Captain America, because you know think, oh, Captain America, you know, like, oh, he fights for America, you know, he's America's bitch. No, he fights for the ideals of America, and that might not always be the case in the modern day, or even back in his own time, but he fights for them. Which is like, you think like, oh, Captain America, he do the what do they call it, the Paris Accords or something accords. There's a difference between freedom and free. Well, I think why Captain America in the Civil War is like against the government, and you think like, oh, he's Captain America, he'd be for the government. No, he didn't, because it was a massive invasion of privacy and personal freedom. You know? Which always made me wonder why the fuck Spider-Man sided with Iron Man. Because that was, like, Peter's entire thing was, I keep my identity secret so my loved ones aren't threatened. And a fun fact is, they actually asked Stan Lee what side he would choose. And I think he said, don't quote me on this, I think he said he would side with Captain America because superheroes are heroes. They don't need governing because they'll just do the good thing and protect people. Vigilantism is fucked. Yeah. I mean, that whole thing was pretty much government overreach, right? It was, because Civil War came out as like a commentary on I think it was during the Bush administration after 9/11 when they wanted to start like, you know, really peering into people's personal shit to, you know, find terrorists. Bullshit, of course, superheroes need governing. Yeah, well, I think Stan Lee meant like, if they're good people, you don't need to worry about them, because he was like, he put a lot of emphasis on the word hero. You know, like, for example, like Spider-Man stuff, because, you know, even like early Spider-Man stuff, like he was like a paragon, right? For the most part. I'll exist to keep people accountable. Yeah, but then there's government overreach. And I think that's what the commentary was, which is why both sides kind of have some degree of, you know, standing. Like, obviously, yeah, like, you can get people that are like, hey, man, who is this guy running around that can just, like, punch a hole through a brick wall? Even good people make mistakes. The government isn't an entity that can lie like that. It takes many moving parts. It takes just one powerful person, though. And I think that's what they're getting for, right? I mean, like, what was it in the movies? It was like, it's like a big laser or something that can, like... I don't know what it was. It basically a big laser that could zap anybody that they deemed evil. And then one bad guy hacked it. And it was gonna, like, blow up the world or some shit. US doesn't have one powerful person. Well, I think the example they used was they were using the UN rather than just the US. It's just the association with Captain America I brought up was, you know, America is a country and is part of the UN. And they should be held accountable, but they're not always. We still don't have the Epstein list. At least I don't think. I mean, it's probably out there somewhere. Trapped in the government to be one entity, there's accountability from the individuals. That's true. But I mean, it's also just kind of the problem with bureaucracy, right? It's like at some point you gotta stop, like, the individual thing. Like I said, I mean, I'm not a fan of the UN as a whole, but... yeah, I mean, it's an interesting, like, political thing. I mean, that's why they fucking rehashed it, like, 2 more times. The Marvel Civil War. But, yeah. I was also always been on the side of Cap. I mean, even if there is a bad guy, there's probably then an equally good guy to try and stop them. Then again, I like heroes like Superman and shit, who are good. And if you make a story about how Superman is... if Superman turns evil, you're a fucking hack. And we stop selling for garbage and hold people accountable for their shot, or for their shit. Yeah, but why would we? Because we don't even do that now. I mean, there's always gonna be some asshole that thinks he can get away with it. I mean, that's every politician, right? I mean, not every politician, but that's like the standard, like, view of politicians. Is that they're shady people. I mean, they're 2 good evil Superman stories. I don't. Oh, by the way, hi, Kane. I just don't like it because if you make, like, an evil Superman story, I feel like you miss the entire point of Superman. Like, yes, he could be evil. Yes, in fact, he could take over the world if he wanted. But he chooses not to because he's a decent human being raised by a good family. Yeah, the comic Injustice is based on. Man, my boy fucking Nightwing can't ever catch a break. Women always assaulting him. Real life women objectifying him. And then he dies like a bitch. In Injustice. And then he dies like a bitch in the shitty Arkham game, like VR game. I wouldn't say dictators. Like, they definitely want, like, control to some degree, but I don't know about dictators. They're definitely pressing the boundaries, some of them. In the Red Army Superman comic version. I've never actually seen that one. I've only heard about... there's that. I've heard about that one. And what I'm kind of interested in is like a, it's kind of like a heavy metal, like, post-apocalyptic Wonder Woman story I've heard about as, like, an alternate world. I want to see that one. I read that one. But in these past few years, I really haven't been into, like, comic books. I just know a lot about it because I grew up in a very, like, Batman-oriented family. A quote from Acton. We need someone like George Washington to wear the hammer and sickle instead of an S. Got a chance to be king and said nah. Yeah. Oh, what was it? There was like an alternate universe kind of like pseudo Justice League. And I didn't give a shit about the Wonder Woman one, but Superman actually had Zod's DNA, and they were more like anti-heroes that kind of became heroes. And then Batman was what was Man-Bat's name? Was it Lang? No, it might not be. Hold on. But it was the guy that was Man-Bat, and instead of becoming a bat monster, he became an actual vampire, and then he became Batman. Man-Bat. DC. Langstrom, that's it. Kirk Langstrom. Gotham by Gaslight is amazing. I vaguely remember that, but my dad loves him. He's a huge Batman fan. That's just why I know so much. The one that was really iffy for me was it was the Lovecraft one that they tried to make. Like the alternate Batman where it's like HP Lovecraft. Just because it was just more of like these people have Batman character names. And then and they just started like dropping like flies. And then the ending was really weird. The setup was a cool idea, Lovecraftian Batman. Dark Knight's Metal. See, now we're just talking about comic books. This is the pitfall we're getting into. Dark Knights. Oh, it's a comic book. Images. Huh. I love that they did Dark Knight Metal, but God is the Batman who laughs, the least interesting one. I have no interest in the Batman that laughs. People give it glowing review, like it's a cool concept. But it's just like, I just have no interest. I saw recently there was a new Batman, like, animated series, and I gotta tell you, I did not fucking care. When they made Harley Quinn this, like... There was some weird age play shit she, like, brainwashed into her, like, victims. It was really weird. You gotta find what clicks with you. Like Daredevil comics are really fun martial arts trip. Yeah. Fun fact, did you guys know that the foot in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a reference to the hand in Daredevil? And did you know that despite the fact that Ultron beat all the Avengers and killed him in some universes, Daredevil beat him single-handedly with a tree branch? I have the picture to prove it. Fact. I'm gonna find it right now. See, where's the image? Here comes the Daredevil. That's what I'm naming this image file in OBS. That's Guilty Gear, right? It's been so long since I've actually heard that. Creation, memes. Now, did I type under Daredevil or Marvel? Nope, Daredevil beating Ultron with a tree branch. He did it. Clearly, Daredevil's better than everybody. Also, Flash becoming Blue Lantern is wild. Yeah, he was the Blue Lantern. Mira, Aquaman's wife, was the Red Lantern, which... Aquaman, good on you, my guy. Just try to survive. Don't fuck up like you did in Flashpoint. Lex was the singular one Orange Lantern. Then Kyle Rayner became the White Lantern. He was like the Super Lantern. There's a few others. I know his job is when he's not helping, he's a lawyer. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You ever see the Green Lantern animated series? I remember that being a thing. I think I watched the first episode when I was younger. Like when it came out. I'll tell you the one Green Lantern I thought was cool, and he had to come out swinging. It was Jon Stewart in the Justice League cartoon. Fucking love the Justice League cartoon. Jon Stewart was such a fucking man in that series. And he was banging Hawkgirl and Vixen. Dude was a total Chad. Where's his true devil costume? I'll tell you, my favorite Justice League episode was... It was Vigilante, who was just straight up, he was just a cowboy. There was a guy that was just like a knight in like King Arthur's court. He's like a nameless dude. There was Stargirl, Stargirl's dad, who was in a robot suit. And this general just had like this huge fucking hate boner for Superman. And Superman was supposed to go to this, was supposed to be at this parade, but he didn't show up because he was Superman. He had to go save the world. And so they had these like random like low-level, no superpowered schmucks at the float parade. And the general showed up, he beat all their asses, but god damn it, did they get the moral victory. Because he realized like, oh my god, I'm a monster. Everyone hates me. And then the general just fucked off. The Hulk being hated by General Ross. Oh, that was such a good episode. And they're just like no-name like throwaway characters in the DC universe, and they made them so badass. God, Justice League show was so good. Shame it only had those like 2 seasons. You know, I think it was 2 seasons of Justice League, then 2 seasons of Unlimited. Marvel's and DC's being the Predator and Alien. I mean, there's always been Alien versus Predator stuff, but who here knows about how do you say this word? Amalgam? Hold on. A mixture or blend? Yeah, Amalgam Comics. Amalgam Comics. There we go. And those are what happens when you fuse a DC character and a Marvel character together. So, like, Superman and Captain America became Super Soldier. And Batman and Wolverine fused together. Storm and Wonder Woman fused together. I need to go back and watch the Spawn TV show. Because that's one of my dad's favorite. Like, if my dad is ever feeling bad and he's having like a shitty time, he watches that and Ash vs. Evil Dead. Dr. Fate and Doctor Strange become Doctor Strange Fate. I know, creative on that one. So it's just like these like big crossover, like Iron Man and Green Lantern fused together. It's wild. I want to read some of the comics. Oh yeah, Storm and Wonder Woman, their name is Amazon. Speed Demon, the Ghost Rider, and the Flash. With how you just said amalgam, may want to check if one side of your face just started to droop. Bro had a stroke. Is X Patrol? What is this? Beastling? Is that Beast Boy and the Beast? Shattered Starfire. I think it's supposed to be Shatterstar and Starfire. Pharaoh Man. What is this? Elastigirl. Yo, Disney had to get the rights on that one. Hate Damian Wayne so much. He's a little shit. But just remember, kids. You may hate Damian, but take great satisfaction in knowing that he is not who will become Batman after Bruce Wayne dies. They did a comic book about that, and you know who it was? My boy Dick Grayson. And I gotta... My foodie's messing up. Yes. Damn it. Let me go over here. Is that working now? God damn, why is it not working? Let me reload my Fugi. Okay, how about... Oh, it's just broken. Damn, I fixed this one time. I'll get to Etrian Odyssey eventually. Okay, how about... Please work, Foogie. Why are you fucking up lately? Is it Daredevil? Do you not like Daredevil? I can make him go away. The joke's done. Remove. What if I switch, like... What if I go like Emo Hawk for right now? The Vilcus? God damn it. Why does it not work now? I go like here. And then here. Okay, I refreshed it. And it literally did nothing. Little bunny girl awaits your return. You're after our brave heroes. Everyone always forgets Bruce's other kid that a woman ran off with. Helena Wayne. Oh yeah, there was a like live action series about that, wasn't there? Where it's like what was it called? It was the Birds of Prey live action show. Where it's like her and Catwoman. Or like him and Catwoman had a kid. It was weird. Actually, I see coming to you soon, team. I can't say soon, TM. Blizzard isn't a bad spot. They would absolutely sue me. Talia al Ghul may be a conniving, duplicitous bitch. But come on, guys, she's hot. Yeah, let's not forget the fact that she just basically Bill Cosby Bruce Wayne to have Damian. Whisper. Yes, her, but she is far older than that show. Yeah. I'll tell you, the one time Bruce Wayne had sex that pissed me off was the Killing Joke animated movie. Because it was just basically, let's put like filler arc for like the first like 3/4 of the movie about Batgirl. And then Barbara Gordon and Batman have sex, and like Bruce Wayne has been blocking himself with Selena and God knows how many other women, and this guy folds immediately. And I get it, the redhead is very powerful. Come on, Bruce. That's why Nightwing isn't in Batman Beyond. Because I guess canonically in the comics, Bruce, so it was Dick and Barbara were together. Bruce had sex with Barbara and got her pregnant, and they lost the child, and that's why Dick Grayson isn't in Batman Beyond. But he does get his own protege, and now we have a female Batman Beyond-esque Nightwing, which is kind of cool. My poor boy Nightwing, he never gets respect, dude. He's always been Batman's bitch. And I've read better than Batman, okay? And guess what? It wasn't referring to Dick Grayson. No, it's just random schmuck. Can you tell I like Nightwing? I have an emotional connection to him, with my dad being a huge Batman fan, so I naturally gravitated towards liking Nightwing. At least Nightwing became Deadman. Yeah, that's alternate world stuff. Never gets the respect, man. It's not the whole Dick getting it on with Starfire and people coming back in time to kill their kid because he turned evil. I need to be more clear. Dick Grayson. How do you get... Robin, what's your name? Richard. How do you get Dick from Richard? You ask nicely. Batman's family is fucked. It really is. And then here's the disrespect, okay? Robins always wear red. Batwoman wears red. Batwoman, hate the character, love the design. Really like Batwoman's design. Hate the character. But they all wear red, right? Red Hood wears red. Robin, or Nightwing, blue. They turned him back to red so he could be part of Batman's posse again. For a while. Get full of Starfire's powers, but is trained as Dick Grayson. Damn. Man. Dick Grayson really, like, he can't figure himself out, can he? Because, well, at least he knows, we know he likes redheads with Starfire and Barbara Gordon. But it's just like, how do you let those two get away from you and then you date some crazy blue-haired bitch? For like a comic book run. There's nothing good ever had on Bridges in Star Wars. I don't watch a lot of Star Wars. I'm not much of like a space opera guy. And if I were to pick between that and Star Trek, I was about to say if I was to pick Star Wars or Star Trek, I might pick Star Trek. But I don't know, because I like the pulp influence of Star Wars. I think I need to finally watch Deep Space Nine because I feel like that's the Star Trek I would like. But they just don't give a shit. What, Raven is best girl, get out of here? Raven inspired an entire generation of men with crippling goth girl fetishes. I respect the hustle Raven sending out here. Starfire, though, is cute. I like the broken ones, okay? I can fix her. I can fix her. I have a legal paper that says I can fix her. I have a degree that says so. I mean, just Raven's a cool character in general, too. I think the goth girl fetish is inherent, and Raven just appeals to it. I don't know, because me and Vulcan, we actually talked about this a while back, a few months ago. Where, like, there was a lot, like, look back at, like, all, like, the TV shows kids watched. There were a lot of goth chicks, dude. There were a lot. You had Hex Maniac, you had Raven, you had, what was her name? Misa from Death Note. You had Gwyn from Total Drum Island, you had Shago. They were fucking everywhere, my guy. It was all fucking conspiracy. X-Maniac is not legal. No one in Pokemon's legal. That's why we ignore that fact and we age her up. Starfire is indeed cute. The ditzy innocent is cute. Watch the original show. It was all a fucking psyop, guys. Your goth girl fetish is the government playing. The cartoons playing it in there. Like the furries. You get them when they're young. That way they have a sense of nostalgia. How about Officer Jane and Nurse Joy? Touché. But then again, they kind of look like Jessie. You know, in that age range, but we don't know how old Jessie is. Jessie said she was like 17, but that could have just been lying. We don't know. Cynthia's older than Ash and his friends. True. It's just like fixing the daddy issues. Take it from me. I've dated a girl with crippling daddy issues, and it's not fun. You become more of her dad than anything in the relationship. The same age as Cyrus? Wait, who is Cyrus? Oh, right, Cyrus! The not-occult leader of Team Galactic. Oh yeah, he was like 27, wasn't he? Like, they said he was 27. Ash is in Dude, I hate those theories. Like, Ash is in a coma, never happened. Ed, and Eddie, all the kids on the coal sack are in limbo. And they're from different time periods. Do you ask who Cyrus is? I didn't give a shit about the Team Galactic leader. I was too busy worrying if I had enough Pokeballs to catch Giratina. This isn't nerdy as us. Do you know how many times... My brother in Christ, I did a mono steel run in Pokemon Platinum. You know how many randomized runs I've done in those games? He was best evil until Getsus. Getsus. Getsus has a badass theme. There's still only the two good ones. Yeah. I mean, let's look at that. I was like, Giovanni, like, he was a mobster. I don't think he really had a goal other than we were just fucking with his shit. I don't think there really was an antagonist in 2, was there? Other than, like, Team Rocket, like, trying to find Giovanni. I really like the memes of Team Aqua, let's go punch a whale, fuck yeah. And Shelly's redesign. I fucking love Shelly's redesign. Then you had 4 and 5, which we talked about. He's a Geosono Maniac, of course. He's got a good theme. Yeah. Like actual boss theme. And then was... This is where it starts getting fuzzy for me. Was the 6th generation the French? And then 7 was Hawaii, Alola? Well, I have great designs, but the teams were lame. The real villains were the legendaries, practically. Yeah. 6 is French idiocy. Oh god, now I'm just remembering the Scottish Pokemon trainer memes. Oh, what a cute girl. What you staring at, you wee posh? I can't say that. And then it was Sword and Shield, which... The story of Sword and Shield makes me sad. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Alola was Lucimane. You know, the fucking MILF goddess. You know, I mean... Okay, guys. Lucimane or Lana's mom? I'm allowing that. I guess they censored... Oh my god, they censored monkeys. Come on. Screw you, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Lana's mom. Lucimane was a great villain. His mom. Both. No to both. Damn. I don't give a... Man, Lex out here hustling. He's stronger than all of us, guys. Lay him down gently, he's a hero. Lucimane is a great character. Gen 3 was the last gen. I have no idea what any of you are talking about. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture of Lucimane. And hopefully not find bad things. Oh, Pokemon? Lucimane. That's AI. Let's go with like... I'm trying to think here. What's a good picture? This is good. Ojo laugh. Okay, there's Lucimane. I don't know if you could see that, which is how I have things set up. Yeah, you can see it. And then Lana's mom. Okay, not that. Definitely not that picture. Okay, this is a good picture. This gives off good vibes. Boom. Oh, that bitch from Sun and Moon. Gen 4 is mid. Gen 4 is an interesting place because in Gen 5 they tried really hard and then people said they didn't like it, so then they stopped trying. And they tried really hard to like make it like a good game for Gen 4. Unless it's Platinum, it's good. That's fair. Platinum is like the epitome of that gen. There we go. Gave us the hotter Sabrina though. Dude, Sabrina has been through so many redesigns, it's crazy. But if we're talking Gen 1 waifus, obviously my heart goes out to Lorelei. My beloved. Best design. There's so much Sabrina art now. Yeah, it really helps that she was the one that had a whip in the original design. That, and I think the anime really helped. Made her more sympathetic. They're kind of meh, but all the stuff they added on Plat made it worth so much more. That I can agree with that. Yeah, they didn't really have like a design scheme, but Lorelei is. Hold on, Pokemon. Lorelei. See, here's the thing. I love redheads, but here, this is some future funk. Why not? I just don't care about Misty. Let's see here. This is a good picture. This is a real good picture, actually. Lorelei, my beloved. Look, that it's simplistic yet beauty personified. Perfection. I remember when I transferred over my Azelf to Heart Gold and then I cleaned house. I never used legendaries. I don't know why, I just didn't. I just felt like they were like too powerful or something. Bruno's alright. So is Erica and Miss. I didn't give a shit about Erica. I feel like they tried too hard to make her like the Yuna of like, oh, she's the pretty Shrine Maiden girl. This isn't okay. Azelf? Oh, now you're just splitting hairs, my guy. Let's see here. Now I'm just looking at Lorelei pictures. God damn it, I'm in too deep again. Help me. I almost got somebody to get me into Pokemon Master Sex. Just to see if I could get Lorelei. She's the epitome of Japanese beauty, and newsflash, the game is in Japan. Yeah, well, I'm not, and I don't like it. So therefore, I never really got into it. Frankly, I also think she was kind of a bit of a stoner. It's like, oh, you just happen to just randomly fall asleep? Yeah, bitch, you're the grass-type gym leader. No incense. Yeah, because and then the English like translation is they just like turn it into like, oh, you know, this is such a nice place to sleep, so I just conk the fuck out. Oh, is incense a plant? Oh, I guess that makes sense if it was a plant. I don't use that shit. What I use to relax? I shut my eyes. And I just pray that I find sleep. Anyways, chat. That's the wrong screen. I forgot I had that. I forgot it. Let me post it. Oh god. This is how you talk to short people, kids. Be respectful. Oh god, what the fuck is this? I don't know why, but we talked about that last time I played this. And I just forgot to take it off. Here, let me find a new meme we can put on there. Let's see here. What would be a good one? Is there anything we've talked about recently? Let's see here. What have we talked about today? Yeah, there's the old Hackmaxers meme. Will this be a GIF if I play? Oh, yeah. Guys, Jesus be ballin'. Can't think of any other game that tabletops where move power is equal to the damage dealt. Jesus be ballin'. What else do I got on here? Oh wait, do I still have the... Hold on. Guys. Remember Vilcus? Those like 2 days we played as Vilcus in Pathfinder, or not Pathfinder, in Baldur's Gate? Most excellent. What else do I got on here? Alright, here we go, guys. Because we talked about crazy bitches. It's either this or Daredevil with a tree branch. You choose. While you discuss, I will try to figure out how to fix my fucking Fugi. Ah. Wait. Oh wait, I think I know how to fix this. Ah, there we go. I just had to change channels in Discord. Keep sheep free. Guys, it's true. She's the good kid. Yeah, guys, that's true. It's just studies are showing that men enjoy mentally unstable women more. Just like all of us. You know, women are always going about, you gotta be a girl boss, girly pop. No, we don't want girl bosses. We can't relate to that. We're all a bunch of losers and rejects of society. We want girl failures. We want someone equally as unhinged as us. And here as a cultured call it. Yeah, and then here, oh, Minhair as the cultured call it, yep. The makeup and stuff indicates a good time. Yes, it does. Okay, we're keeping it. The Colosseum has voted. Spell correctly, damn you. There you go, there's the beats. You're not doing my spelling. Okay, what were we doing?
Have a nice day.
Oh, hold on, I gotta turn off the future funk. There we go. I always forget that. Look, there's no need to be critical about everyone's speech patterns. I mean, you guys heard me try to say amalgam earlier. Clearly, I'm not the one to judge you based upon your fluency of the English language. Japanese slang term used to describe a person, typically a woman with mental health disorder. Yeah. Good old Menhera. It irked me. I knew how to spell better than my classmates. And don't be. Never blame anyone for being dumber than you. Because, I mean, they don't know better, any better. Wait. Emulator? Oh, I thought it was broken. No, it's just fat fingering. Amalgam. I'm getting different definitions here, my guys. Alright, where am I? That's right, we need to go up top. Shit. Oops, too far.
Over there.
That. Don't you dare call me a nerd. Alright, geek. Oh shit, I gotta go get that one. No, I'll just power IO die on this hill. You can die on that hill. But you know, a good forceful blow to the head. I made my mom put me in a different class with smarter kids. I'm a nerd. Praise me more, sin. Do you guys think Natsuki in Doki Doki really wants you to call her senpai? She is a weeb. Ooh, we grinding. Apparently we're a little over leveled because I just fight everything that comes our way. I do need to grind up the B team though. Unajo and Demi. I feel bad for leaving them out all the time, but the grind is just a... It's okay, guys. We can't all be college professors and participate. Well, we can all participate in TEDx talks if we have the money. And I feel like I could have been a teacher, but I'd rather work at the zoo. At least then people will think I'm actually cool. Get flustered if you called her senpai. But I'm a year older than her. I probably call her like Oni-chan or something. I haven't been around for my part, so I'm to blame on that. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot I'm carrying the magic conch. Hawk knows how to talk to women. He gets great advice. Every woman I've ever dated has asked me out, so apparently I'm doing something right. I need. Oh no, I'm thinking One-chan. Wait, no, that still doesn't work. What's the variant of the younger sibling? Oh, we got fucked up. It's okay, I got heals. Oh wait, never mind, I shouldn't be using my TP, we have food. Emoto, that's it. TikToks have no real say in anything, as that people defending kitty. Yeah. I remember I watched one about like the ethics of cannibals, and this bitch just basically went on a fucking like trauma dump for like 25 or like 29 minutes and then said, and maybe we could learn something from these cannibals. And then the video, and then the TED Talk, and I got blue balled for 25 minutes straight. I will fine. But yeah, TEDx, I'm pretty sure they just openly admit it's like if you've got the money, they'll give you a platform. Which really kind of hindered their credibility. But you know, what do I know? I'm just an anime guy with no rhythm. Oh, I keep pressing like my Q key. Going like, Hawk, why don't you do anything? It's because I was a controller kid. Okay, don't blame me. I was an Xbox 360 kid. I was out there playing Fable.
Something's there.
While you all playing Minecraft. Come on, you son of a bitch. Got him. Falls for every time. Too many parasites that move over easier. We're all pretty much have our body keep at bay. Like yeah. Basically what she was trying to say was like, I don't know, like the trauma dump eventually ended with like, maybe we could learn something from the dregs of humanity if we get past stereotypes. Maybe we could learn from the prostitutes. Maybe we could learn from the cannibals that no one wants to go talk to because they're cannibals. Like, wow, yeah, this is real TEDx, retard. They don't eat the gray matter, kids. And remember that monkey brains is a delicacy in some countries. At least they used to be. I learned that from the Clue movie, which you should all go watch. It's great. And they trolled the fuck out of everybody. They're giving different endings based upon where they lived. Oh, right. I should probably be summoning ghosts.
You okay?
They don't learn anything from camels because their brains will be broken. Yeah. As soon as I learned about TED Talks and they mentioned, and I learned about TEDx in the same time, I just learned, why even pay attention to these? There's just somebody on their soapbox for like 30 minutes. There was one guy that got in a TEDx talk. He was a comedian and he was doing it for a bit and he just acted absolutely insane. It was great. More ghost disease. Or neurodegenerative. I could be missing one. An instant conversation is definitely more interesting than a TED Talk. Yeah. Which is like educate like scholarly things leave a bad taste in my mouth because I got a bachelor's in psychology, so unfortunately I would have to go into like sociology, and sociology is fucking weird. And so like for example, this one sociology teacher I had, fuck that guy by the way, he didn't want to be there and none of us sure shit respected him. And he straight up just played John Oliver clips and just took that as education. How I can be my therapist now? Yes. Legally I cannot be. I only have a bachelor's. I need a higher degree. But I can get thrown through a wall by a 7-foot autistic guy. I did learn I can use that with my degree. I'll not do that to you. I mean, it's been a joke that I'm the group shrink for Vulcan, like the friend, the group dad, if you will. I'm like, so there's like the therapist, and then there's the discount like prostitute therapist, and then there's me below that. It's the pecking order. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? I have glasses, so it evens out. What if you made me mad? I want to know who came up with that saying, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Because I feel like if you're gonna hit the guy, then absolutely you would.
I'll get searching.
I feel like whoever came up with that saying was just Cope trying to weasel his way out of getting what's coming to him. Okay, let's go this way, because it almost looks like it's kind of... Okay, there's the wall. The wall. The wall. I just spent justice user. Ah, yes, but how did they deserve it? I don't... No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. I'm not being that dick. That's where, like, getting into, like... actually, like, legal ramifications. Oh. Small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may fit through. Go. Ho 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 ho. Here we go. Shortcuts galore. Be nice to me. I'll be nice to you, plain and simple. I got some people that could disprove that theory, unfortunately. Or I've met some people, I should say. Oh, it loops around. I'll be dipped in buttermilk. So I'm the nice you insult me, I'll take that trade. I played rugby and there is no innocent party in the scrum for dumb person watching getting too close. Just try your best to be a good person. That's a general rule. Like what Bill and Ted said, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes. Fun fact, I believe that's actually in the stream rules. Make me. Make me be good. Alright guys, you heard him. Strap him down. Clockwork Orange's ass. Duct tape his eyelids open. Why'd you regress your brain to your Neanderthal? Because deep down, we're all still lobsters. We evolved from lobsters. And we always have that part of our brains.
Just stay the hell away.
I enjoyed being a shithead, it's funny. It's like that one survey of like women that, like, what's the most like turn off hobby a man could have, and one was trolling on the internet. That's Lex's pastime, and I respect it. Sometimes you need a little chaos, you know? Sometimes you just gotta have sex with a low bunny Batman. No, Joker, no. True connoisseur can see my intelligence and my witty remarks. Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I bet Lex would fucking slay in the Viking rap battles. My job was to take you down if you have the ball, and the person watching picking it up. Oh, is you surrendering your right to stand? Ah, contact sports. Gotta love it. It's a visceral activity.
Child's play.
Immaturity defines who you are. I mean, you can be mature and bite your tongue as much as you want. That doesn't make you any less of a psychopath. God damn it, keep pressing the wrong button. And then that's a door. Oh, give me 1 second, chat. Okay, there we go. Ignore the goblin behind the curtain. God damn it. There, okay, there we go. Okay, now you can see everything. For a second I was like, did my OBS fuck up again? No. It seems to have fixed itself for good. This is take order. Oh, it loops around again. Oh god, these guys are so smart. Oop. Anyways, what's going on here? This is the most fun to study, true. Even the most laid plans cannot not withstand the might of chaos. So I actually had I had a debate about something like this. Guy was super smart, but I wouldn't say he had a high wisdom. And he hated the concept of chaos and lawfulness being part of the alignment scale. But then again, he also like wholeheartedly believed that if you had high wisdom, you were going to be inherently good, and that all dragons should be evil. He wasn't very fun. Anyways, what does this button do? And then we go like here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Okay, there's that one. And there's that one. Those connect, so we'll go there. My map horniness makes me very powerful in this game. Yeah. I don't enjoy making people feel bad, but I enjoy making people aware of their situation. Yeah, and sometimes you do have to do that. Like, sometimes you just really gotta tell people how it is so they see through their own bullshit. Because the mind is very good at making you not the bad guy when you're the bad guy. I think we blow one of these boys up. Bon voyage!
Quick struggle.
That's right, the Necromancer goes last because they got rigor mortis. Humans are the best rationalizers of all time. True. You can always justify your own thoughts in your head. It's like a good example is jaywalking. It's like, man, fuck jaywalkers. They're breaking the law. They're gonna do something stupid. Why would they even consider it? You're gonna get hit by a car, dumbass. Well, you know, you're running late for class. Like, oh shit, you know, I'm just gonna cross the street here real fast to save myself some time. Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone else is thinking that too, buddy. And you act like you got the moral high ground? Uh-huh. I wonder if I could get over there one day.
Over there.
Then we got another one here. I do like that it actually marks them what direction they're in. Not for fear of punishment. Okay, and then... Wait.
Over there.
Oh no, that's the totem. Oh, well, if we press this one. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. And go over here. Oh yeah, that definitely looked like something. 100%. Alright, and what's this? While walking through the woods, you stop at a large, mossy boulder. It seems this boulder is no ordinary one. Lex detects mana around it. Let's check it out. You brush away the moss and uncover ancient runes carved into the boulder. It appears to be a long-forgotten monument. The monument is covered in ancient runes. Lex's knowledge of spellcraft should allow them to decipher the text. Lex studies the boulder and writes down the translation. To future explorers, treasure awaits at the waterfront by the downward stairs. Good luck. So, let's see here. Where... Oh, fuck, what button was it? There we go. The downward stairs. By the water, eh? Asian parents are tough. Oh, we'll find it when we get back there. Game? Oh, I'm still in dialogue. With an inkling as to the location alluded to by the cryptic hint, we now must choose whether or not to seek out the surprising or continue exploring. Message from the past. After detecting mana, you read the helpful message on a boulder from a past adventure. Yeah, XP. I do love that you get XP from, like, you know, non-combat things. What's that? That's a stone Vulcan. Okay, so now we gotta go back over here. Oh, you sons of bitches. You're really pushing this encounter rate.
Huh. Something's there.
Oh wait, can I? Oh, cannot. I gotta go around.
Over there.
Wait a minute. Can I? Oh god, I'm spinning. Bam, completed that river. I'll teach him what a psychopath is. Just show your dad our Baldur's Gate stream. That's a real good example of psychopaths. And the best part is none of us are Dark Urge. We're choosing to do it. It's au natural, baby. Time to blow up another one. Turns out plants are very weak to fire.
Survive this. Take this.
He lived. Shame. This is just gonna be more painful for you, my friend. Yeah, take that 5 damage.
There.
Get away with it.
Oh shit.
My bad. Wasn't trying.
Guys, I think we should go home. We'll be fine. We didn't get that far. And I always carry 2 of these. Janetta, help.
Welcome! Good night and sleep tight.
How far are we? We got a good chunk of this 5th floor done.
Service.
Got like what, like maybe half of it done?
Have a nice day.
Welcome.
Sell it all, baby. 3 hundo.
Anything else?
We've actually got a lot of money now. Is there anything new we can buy? I don't think any of us can use actual swords. Yeah, it'll definitely take a while, but never say never. That's slightly better, but we have like a +5 scythe. That also can't be replicated. I'll never say never. You gotta remember, technology's a hockey stick. You know, as soon as the patent came out, you know, it's kind of just like a straight line. Okay, maybe there's a little bit of information, and then people can make money off their inventions. Woo! There it goes. I think I got a pretty good staff, don't I? Got oh, I got the seal breaker. This gives you like, do you need a new coffin? No, you got the rib coffin +2.
Anything else?
Forge, strengthen. Oh. Vulcan has
Yes.
not had an upgraded weapon this entire time.
Yes. Job well done.
Yeah. That's what I always thought it would be like,
Yes. A job
They're
well
just-
done.
to the point of like it mimics sentience.
Yes. A job well
And
done.
they believe that they're sentient.
Yes.
But then, you know,
Job
that
well
kind of
done.
gets into like some real existential shit. Let's upgrade this Tonto.
Yes. Job well done.
Kazuki is technically our damage dealer.
Yes. A job well done.
Our physical DPS.
Yes. A job well done. Yes. A job well done. Yes. A job well done.
What about me? What about my stick? No, no. How if I recycle like this? Oh, that has to be a 5th level.
What are you selling?
Here, take this gun I'm not using anymore. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. We should probably like get like actual armor and shit.
Anything else?
That might help, in fact. Actually, let's get some rings and shit. These seem to be the pricey things. Bash resistance, petrification. That's concerning. She's incredibly distracting. That's been very topical. We're bringing back the goth girl psyop. It's training. Yeah. I'll just put like a very distracting, like super sexual gif in the corner that still somehow manages to be TOS. Just to like, just like eye tracker train you guys. Alright, petrification, power ring, wisdom ring. That would be very good for Lex because he does. I mean, plus 15 TP is a free fire bomb. Let's get it. I'll get you something nice.
Deal.
I want my baby girls to have nice things. Spirit bead. That'd probably be good for me. He sneaks us cookies and lets us play video games. I don't give a shit if you bring your Bakumans into class, as long as you don't play with them when I'm trying to teach. Let's see. Nope, not that button. Nope. Nope. What button was it to switch? No, wait. Right. Guys, I pressed a button, now something bad's happening. Dash resistance goes up by 2 arrows. Those will up my action speed as well. Had a competitive scene. Never took off here. Had one tournament and like no one showed up. Well, yeah, because it's real hard to play Bakugan because you gotta roll that shit and get like the precise little magnet. That's why on the playground we always did like anime rules Bakugan. You know, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! You doing anime rules or you doing like actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules? Defense is better in most situations. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, in all honesty. If it's like higher like bash resist, if it looked like it had higher bash resistance, then maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, he's good. Suzuki's good. I got the memory couch.
Alright, I'm back from the Shadow Realm.
Welcome back.
Glad to be here. Glad to, you know, scar everyone for life.
Where are my Beybladers? Anyways, Vulcan, I added a little something special to the stream. I think you might enjoy it. It's been very topical.
I can see that. Can you explain?
We talked about the Goth Girl psyop again.
Oh, I tuned in very briefly and I saw something about that.
Yep. I think we were talking about like DC Comics and then we got to Raven from Teen Titans.
This is a VTuber, correct?
Yes.
Deal.
Why do they look familiar?
Because I've
Why do they look...
I've posted some stuff before.
I know you've posted stuff. I can't remember the name. I just know who they are.
She just really wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Can't name them.
To be honest, I can't name them either. I don't typically watch them. I'm just like perusing like, oh, hey, she's cute. Like, oh, she's crazy. Don't be a mom young, it's not worth it. But what if it's
I'm gonna be a mom.
What if it's really good in the moment, you know?
I'm gonna be the mom now.
Or what if
It's happening.
or you know, like what if you're just hanging out with like your tomboy best friend and then you know she accidentally lets slip that she's got a breeding kick. What am I supposed to do then? Deny her? I think the plants are lying at that point, guys. I mean, every relationship I've ever been in, I've basically been their dad to begin with. I think I'm dad material. I used the hidden technique condom. Ah, that's where you're weak.
Go gadget pulling out.
Yeah. I have much practice learning to pull out. Okay, let's go find like the secret treasure. And then we'll probably call it, because we're about at the 2-hour mark. Like a waterfall or some shit near the downward stairs? I didn't need to...
Forbidden knowledge.
Condoms are banned in the current meta. I'm gonna start using that, just referring to things as the meta.
I have someone I'm gonna tell that to. They're not gonna like it.
You just find this like one big Jesus freak. Like, sorry, we gotta leave room for Jesus. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it, Lex.
It's just like, do you want to know her name? She's like, sorry, we gotta leave room for Jesus. We gotta use protection. Sorry, babe. Condoms are banned in the current meta. Jesus released the patch notes.
Everyone has a bad day once in a while. It's understandable.
Yeah, I had a bad day yesterday, and it ended up being funny afterwards. And I give the humor to you, the people. Shiori novella. What is novella? Is actually kind of fitting. Very Corella Deville. Ring or nothing. Alright, let's test out Vulcan's damage now. Let's shoot the fucking rabbit.
Nice smite thee. Be gone.
Vulcan, did you see that video I posted where the guy added, like, modern weapons to Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I did that. I did that in a modded test earlier. Got the 50 cal that does 5d10 plus 12 damage.
The rocket launcher. That'd be a fun little playthrough we do.
Just everyone gets a gun.
Yep. Or just become the Payday Gang.
The rogue gets dual glocks.
Oh. We give the wizard the rocket launcher, but we only give him a handful of, like, rockets per rest.
It's a fucking RPG. You only need like 3 of them.
But that's for, like, the whole, like, that's, like, for the whole day.
Yeah.
Just like, I want it. No. You can only have as many rockets as you have spell slots. He's creative and like that. RPG and RPG?
Necromancer, but all the zombies also get a gun. Oh my god, I'm just making servitors from fucking 40k. Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Don't expect me to try.
There's more. There's more.
Look out. What? Is that like magic missile? No, it's mundane missile.
Mundane missile.
Stifling miasma. Armor pierce. Just summon more dudes. Send dudes! Did you mean send nudes, you naughty boy? No! Send dudes! We're being overrun! They're at the gates!
Last one.
Send dudes, you see a guy with a fucking machine gun running down. Fucking full sprint.
You okay?
Take that.
Can it be like this all the time?
I wanted... Oh, using Magic the Gathering or Doctor Who. I feel like
Doctor
a
Who
good
would be
thing
more
for
fun.
Doctor Who would probably be like the Fate Core role.
It'd be more
role set.
Starfinder.
Yeah.
Like it'd be a good mix between Starfinder and Pathfinder. It wouldn't be D&D, unfortunately. There's too
Yeah.
much.
See, this is the kind of problem I have with, and I get like most people don't know, like there's like a billion different RPGs out there, where everyone always tries to like form fit D&D like for example, like let's say Pokemon. I've seen people do like they try to like convert 5e into like Pokemon. My brother in Christ, there's already there's 2 highly detailed fan-made Pokemon tabletop games. It's like there's so many like avenues you can go through, but everyone always just picks 5e,
Over there.
and it doesn't always fit well. In fact, most of the time it doesn't seem to fit well. Yeah, there are also 2 different beasts. Like one's a role-playing game where you can do whatever, and then Magic is like a static card game. There's also like 5 Doctor Who RP games. They're all cringe. Yeah. Which I think is just like Fate Core. Because it's just like... It's a lot more narrative focused. I mean, there's still dice rolling, but... I think the weirdest thing about that system... Excuse me. Is it has special dice where it's just like... blank, positive, or negative. And that just kind of determines the general altitude of your outcome. But it's also a bit more freeform.
Turn the word. Take that.
With all my
To each but prevent getting Slay the Spire. Like, they gotta whore themselves out for something big, you know? Although they're probably regretting the Ubisoft collab right about now. With how God, they're going real far down the drain, Ubisoft. They really fucked up with Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Fucking deserve it at this point.
Dude, I've seen people like dissect the trailer and it's barely held together. Like the swords aren't in their sheaths, they're clipping. The animations are just fucked. It's just, and like most buildings, their stairs don't even connect.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking upsetting. Like, all these big gaming companies are fucking finally collapsing, and I'm really happy about it. But all these like little indie companies, truth be told, Larian and even Saber, the ones that made Space Marine 2, they're not really indie, but like they're smaller. They're making really good fucking games now. It's been a long time. This is like a gaming renaissance, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, I was watching a retrospective on all of Larian's games, mostly just the Divinity games. Dude, they got burned so bad early with like publishers, which explains why they fucking hate them. And I respect it.
I'm with Lexicon on this one.
The giants must die for the forest to bear new growth.
No, the second thing. No such thing as too horny.
Did roleplay with a halfling and she was way too horny. Dude, all I'm saying is, you know, a nice homebody cottagecore girlfriend that's super thick and a short stack, you know, that's not a bad thing. We need to take back halflings, man. We need to make them more than what Tolkien made them.
I can hook you up with one. They're a religious zealot, but I can hook you up with one.
I think I'm going the right way. I was a male elf. Lol, weird. Vilcus was an elf. He didn't look like it because he was fucking jacked, but he was an elf. I need to remake Vilcus.
No, not Kane. This is one of the bad ones.
Oh yeah, that's the one that was just like reversed to being hyper-religious whenever they have a problem, right?
Yeah, I think they actually cracked and went insane, and then just doubled down on being just fucking retarded.
Here.
Wonder how elves will handle the Diablo universe. Probably like everybody else and try not to fucking die.
No, dude, Diablo's fuck. It's actual hell coming to fuck up everything.
If only it was always like this.
I'm happy slowly dying. I'm just reminded that one meme's like, son, I know religion is important and all, but I think you're taking a little too far. Opens door and he's wearing full-on crusader outfit, reading the Bible sword in hand. That's the good religious seller we need.
Here's another.
I'm not overly. I'm barely religious. I don't really give a fuck about it. I pray when I pray, and that's about it. But if the Pope calls for a religious war against the Middle East, oh, I'm on the first ship out here.
We'll finally do it. We'll be the first to take Jerusalem.
I'll get
I
searching.
mean, the Israelis are already kind of on that right now.
There's more.
It's not possible.
Now, are they becoming a modern day kind of fanatic nationalist country? Yeah, they are. Is it okay? Only because they're a satellite country of the U.S. Only because we own them. Off record.
It's too bad Etrian Odyssey really doesn't have the rogue archetype. What's it called? Give me 1 second. There's Survivalist, which is kind of Ranger but also roguey. There's the Troubadour, which is kind of roguey if you want to go on that route. I'm not going to count Ronin. Or the class list. I'm going through all the games now. Dark Hunter's kind of roguey. They got like the whip and shit. I don't know if you want to call Gunner a rogue. There might be their own thing. Pathfinder. Buccaneer's a pirate. Hey yo, the Pharma class. Night Seeker's kind of like vampire-y rogue. What's Sniper look like? They're kind of that same like Ranger boat. They're General Archer. I'd count them. Dancer is more of a well, Dancer's kind of like a Middle Eastern rogue in a way, but also kind of bardy. And then 5. Just the Fencer's kind of roguey. It's like a general like duelist. Rover is also that Ranger archetype. Vulcan, do you usually associate a Ranger with more of a warrior archetype or a rogue archetype?
Ranger's more rogue.
It's the bow.
That's their fucking class weapon for the most part.
Yeah. Which shame, because I've always been more of a dual wielder. And that's always kind of been like the two archetypes. And that's pretty much what you got like core rule Pathfinder, but they eventually expanded on it. Which I'm happy for. You could be a two-handed ranger. Ninjas were thieves in medieval Japan. Weren't they assassins?
Not even medieval.
Alright, Chatterinos.
Just been a thing up until the fall of the shogunate, so about 1800.
Doesn't mean that Org is bad. I'm not gonna try to push you or anything. Business and pay assassins. Too bad now everyone only thinks of them as assassins. Okay, so they were thieves and assassins. But also, like, the assassin part's a bit more, like, spicy, you know?
Well, it's mostly assassinations
Sensational.
and espionage more than anything else.
It's a
Historically, they
sensational part.
rarely stole. Because that's against like Japanese fucking honor codes.
Hmm.
And they weren't
mean-
hired, they were part of the shogunate's house most of the time.
It's like samurai. Near the end, they were just basically like bureaucrats. It's more of like an honor statement to be called a samurai. Some shit.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even think I could say that better. That's perfect. Like, yeah, it's honorary more than anything, but they also are very well trained.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of like a natural progression when you think about it, right? Is like, oh, I'm a knight. Like, oh, I did all the badass shit. No, you're not. Your fucking grandfather was a real knight. You just got the prestige from it. You don't actually fight. I guess that's more of nobles. Knights are just people that got hired to like defend shit. But the sheer amount of people who were ninjas at some point can't all be assassins. I mean, different people, different skill sets.
If you're thinking more thievery and mercenary, that would be more the Ronin. That was generally where they fell into.
Actually, because they don't really have a master.
Or you
Samurai
could also
honorable.
think of the
Well,
few
honorable
European
by their own
traders.
code. There's one comic, and I posted one in Discord. I want to learn more about the actual Landsknecht. Because they
Oh,
seem
the fucking
like the
German
knights or something.
infantry. Yeah, it's more German knight. I can't remember exactly why they formed because German and Roman history is very convoluted. But they are also they're more of an honor guard in a lot of cases. Like all those like Germanic castles and shit, you'd see more Landsknechts posted there because the halberd that they use is more. It was less common than man at arms.
Sexy, sexy halberd.
It's a nice fucking halberd.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the meme. 1 second. Where did I put it? Here we go. There we go, chat. Don't be a spear user. Be a halberd enjoyer. Where am I gonna put this? I'll put it like down here.
Kazuki, that's not normally how hierarchy in medieval times went. Yeah, it was a lot of that sometimes, but for the most part, their leaders were depending on the nation. Depending on the nation, Europe was like that. East Asia was not as bad, and what was the other one? Japan wasn't as bad either. Actually, no, Japan would just outright fucking kill you if you like actively disagreed with like the shogun or clan leader. Yeah, no, never mind. Who the fuck is texting me at who the fuck is this?
Oh, that reminds me, Vulcan. Do you want to hear a funny thing that got sent to our pharmacy?
Yeah.
Somebody called us and left a message, and I shit you not, saying something along the lines of, everyone should come over. We'll have a big sleepover. It'll be great. Bring all your friends. Someone was getting high when they called that day.
Kind of funny though.
It's the new evolution of swatting. Instead of bringing the cops to your house, you just get a bunch of pharmacists, pharmacy techs, make it look like you got a meth lab for when they call the cops on you. Biggest L Britain took was giving back Hong Kong.
Who the fuck is messaging me at 12:20 in the morning? They just said, hello, is your refrigerator running? I don't know who the fuck this is. But it's a local phone number, which is driving me insane. Who
Just
the fuck?
because it was the refrigerator, I thought for a second it might be Doom.
It's not.
Because one night we were playing, I think we were playing like Arctic Phone or something, and somebody did the "Is your refrigerator running?" And I drew a picture of a fridge running and said, "Better go catch it, my ass," and he lost his shit. I don't know why.
No, they just also said then you better go catch it. Like what? I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't even want to like.
It's like the oldest joke in the book.
It is, but
Like saying if you got
why
Prince
is it a
Albert in a
local phone
can.
number? I have to know this person. It's a local phone number. I don't know who the fuck this could be.
I remember
wanna
this
find
one
out now.
story. This one guy played a prank on this one dude and changed all the contacts in his phone into Dragon Ball Z characters. So you know he'd be sending one like, hey, someone changed my phone. Now you all look like Dragon Ball Z characters. Who is this? And one guy responded with, like, "Who am I?" Like, "You're Piccolo. Keep it as is. This is fine."
I'm afraid to even respond to this now. Like I'm just gonna wait another few minutes, and if I don't see them send another message, then I might ask. Because I'm concerned for my own safety. Because it happened after I went to my fridge, so now I'm kind of scared.
Oh. I'm doing what sensible American would do. Get my gun.
I actually am.
I don't blame you. Dude, it's been a dangerous day. A fucking tweaker was charging my car today.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my gun. I didn't think I'd fucking do this tonight, but you know what? It's been a while since I've had a fucking freak show up.
I'm in your walls. Shame.
Closing the
Anyways.
fucking blinds and everything. Goddamn.
Well, anyways, chat. That's enough for tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Is there anyone we can raid? We got like 5 people here. Wow. Anyone I'm following?
Oh.
Guys. It's tempting. Who here likes Onis? We could raid them. Possibly my favorite VTuber. Very cool. I don't know. I don't want Senpai to notice me. I think we'll just leave it as is. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Lexicon loves Onis. Fuck it, you know what? We're brave. We're brave men here. I ain't no bitch anymore. We'll raid them. We're gonna raid, Hiyori's Inn. Very cool Oni mom. Again, possibly my favorite VTuber. Super chill. We need to post the meme. Alright, chat. Well, thank you all so much for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated, even if it's just for a few seconds. Remember, kids. Be gay. Do crime.
And arm yourselves when you get weird texts at midnight.
And take care, everybody. It's been fun, and I'm gonna raid into them. Bye bye. Where's the avatars? They're there. Okay, check back with me when you're good to go. I'll be ready when you are. Slip. Hey, Marie, let's go check out real quick. Then we can end. Oh, that's a... Actually, wait. No, those stairs go up. I'll hear Maria. Oh. I just need to grab some stuff I forgot. So let's meet back on floor 3.
Oh, we made good progress though. Yeah, 42%.